My dudes and fucking dudettes, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am so fucking excited because after all these years, I got myself a Ferrari. Not only one, I bought two fucking Ferraris. I'm in the process of buying the second one, but it's a done deal. Fuck it. Unless Ferrari takes my allocation, which I don't think so because it's not a special car, so don't worry about it. It should be fine. It should be two. But how the fuck did I get there when my most viewed video in anything I've ever done is a video in Spanish where I talk about the reason why I don't want to buy a Ferrari? And a lot of people freak out. And just like in the same way that they did back in the day with McLaren, with Lambo, with everybody, I'm here to explain the same thing I've explained before. This is why I wanted to buy two Ferraris. So number one, the situation has never been I just fucking hate Ferrari. The situation is I love Ferrari. They went to fucking shit for a while and I'm here calling them out. Because to all these car makers, and let's be real, most of them were really nice for a very long time. McLaren when it came out, Lamborghini until recently, Mercedes was really fucking nice. All of these car makers were awesome, and Ferrari was always the asshole of the group that I'm not gonna sell you anything, fuck you, you're worthless, that's that. Pretty straightforward, right? And I was like, all right, that's fine, that's great, but their cars were great. Then I was able to drive all of their cars, and I noticed that they were not that great. Yeah, they're fun, they make you feel things that are amazing, but really when it comes to performance on a racetrack and with the pure pleasure of driving, they weren't there.
All right, almost lost control of the Ferrari 488 GTB right off the bat.
As they were in the past, or as they were actually glorified, because I don't think they ever were that great, or maybe they were, but not in the time that I had like those cars. So I started a campaign saying like, you know, bring Ferrari back to greatness again. Kind of like someone did it here in the US. But that was different. This is not racist. This is because I really love the brand. Today, I just think Ferrari's not the same. I'm one of those guys who used to be such a fanboy that has grown to resent them for not trying to push forward, for not trying to be better, for not doing better. That's my life model. If I don't do better, if I'm not better than yesterday, I failed miserably. And I just think these guys have gotten way too comfortable. And I just wanted to call Ferrari out on their shit, just like I did with Lambo, just like I did with McLaren. But the thing is, no one listens. You just look at a fucking title and go like, that's it, my opinion's been made, thank you very much, I don't need to watch this. And that's awesome, that's your prerogative, but I think you should always look a little further down the line so that we don't fall into misinformation and all that bad stuff that happens in today's world that we're an example of. So, Ferrari was really fucking bad. Like, they didn't have the greatest cars, but they were like, I'm not gonna give you a car. So I said, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from them, and I'm gonna call them out every single time I can.
And as a Ferrari fan, I'm telling you guys, it's disappointing as fuck to see that they're not going anywhere, that in their 70th anniversary, they spend rather much money putting a party together rather than putting out a car that makes a difference instead of the Portofino, which is just a rebadged California T. Oh, also, I put the AMG GTR there because it shits on the Ferrari in every single way possible, but I don't even think it's necessary to bring it out.
Because I had the opportunity of driving them and it was very disappointing. It hurt because I really love that brand. I always said when I was a kid, when I fucking make it, I'm gonna have a Ferrari. And I did it, and then that pleasure went away because the cars weren't there. And I said, when Ferrari gets their cars, when they get their shit together, just like McLaren did, I made a video saying 4 reasons why I refuse to buy a McLaren. 1, I need them to release their new hypercar, that's the one I'm gonna buy, and I did, the Senna. 2, I need to figure out their lineup because they haven't figured out their lineup because they were changing the MP4 to the 650 to all that shit. So I said they need to figure out their lineup, they need to fix their mechanical issues, and here's a joke. I bought the cars thinking everything was done, but they did not fix their mechanical issues. That was a joke on me. But like with Lamborghini, the same thing. There's no performance. It's just a V12. If you don't have a V12, you suck. And then they came out with a Performante, which to me is one of the greatest, if not the greatest driving Lamborghini ever made. So I was fine. I said, good for Lambo. They're back on. Let's go. And I've done the same thing for every car company, and Ferrari's not the exception, especially now. And the reason why Ferrari is not the exception, especially now, is because every other brand that was so nice that would allow anybody to buy their cars became a fucking asshole just like Ferrari. They were like, oh, McLaren, I'm very special. My car's only burned down a little bit, so I'm gonna fucking treat you like garbage. Lamborghini, oh, I'm so special. I only fucking mass produce all of the cars, so fuck you. Mercedes, yeah, you spent $7 million buying AMGs, but here you go with your AMG Black Series. That's dope. And listen. I'm never mad about it. I'm salty, and for like the time being, like I'll go like, Motherfuckers. But then you realize that's happening for a reason, and it's happening for the wrong reason. Just like I called out all these car makers before, I'm still gonna do it. And the difference between me and other YouTubers is they need the car makers so they can make their content. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm just making content because I love it. I love cars, and I love talking about these situations. And I love calling people out on their bullshit. And I'm not doing it in a negative way to bring them down. I'm doing it in a positive way, but people don't understand that. I'm trying to say, like, pick it up, let's go. And now that everyone's a fucking asshole, all of the brands want to be like Ferrari, the true fucking OG asshole is Ferrari. And now that their cars are great, they have the performance, they meet all the criteria for the new stuff. Like today, Ferrari's having a great day. Those Pistas, the TDFs, the A12s, the Lusos, the new ones. Man, these cars are amazing. They're beautiful, they sound, they make you feel, and the performance is really backed up by their brand. Now, it's no secret, I bought my 2 cars from a friend of mine that's a dealer. And let me tell you, he owns the dealer. And let me tell you this, I did not get special treatment. I did not get a fucking discount. I did not get anything, like not an allocation for anything, nothing. But you know what I like about it? They were like, straight up, we don't give a fuck. You wanna buy the car, cool. You don't wanna buy the car, that's awesome. But if you buy it, we'll take care of you as a family member, basically, with the shop and, if you have like a warranty problem or anything like that. Outside of that, I'm not gonna do anything for you. And that is worth everything, because that honesty, that straight up forwardness that Ferrari has now is awesome, because every other car manufacturer invites you over and let's do this and let's do that, and at the end they fuck you with a no. Ferrari straight up no. And I like that. I know that I'm never gonna be anything in these guys' world because, there's many obstacles in that. The money might not be it, but, some other things that they just don't like. And I understand, and that's perfectly fine. But if I can pay over and the car's gonna hold its value, why the fuck am I gonna go with a McLaren that even that sticker can't hold its value to the lucky ones that are picking up a McLaren? Like, why? Why? It makes no sense. I love the way the Pista look. I love the way he drives. I love the way that TDF looks. I love the way that A12 looks and sounds. And the same with the Lusso. These are epic cars. Ferrari's done it. Every other car brand is fucking themselves in the ass by pretending to be Ferrari and not being Ferrari. Because you know what, guys? Your window's closed. Ferrari's really fucking good. And that's why it's worth it to eat shit, eat dick, and be fucked by the biggest black guy in the house. Because that guy is Ferrari. And that's fine. Not fucking little dick McLaren. And that's what I want to leave you guys with. That's why I bought a Ferrari. That's why I'm so excited, and that's why I not only got 1 and got 2. And now I'm a Ferrari collector without any Ferrari rights. I love you motherfuckers, and I hope that explains everything to you. See you guys soon.